Hey, yo, what's popping? Just a little trade breakdown for you. Took two trades today, one break even, one partial, and then stopped at a break even. So yeah, is what it is. That was what I thought was available today. Likely done for the day, as I think majority of target liquidity has been run. Um, but we'll get into that later. All right. So for me, everything starts on the weekly. So weekly order flow is bullish after we ran this external liquidity here on all three, right? So this is our change in state delivery level. So still bullish on the weekly. I don't see any weekly reversal phase showing up. We do have a small order flow range, so potentially daily and 4 hour with drivers can change state of delivery or at least run this low. But for now, bullish on the weekly. Daily has bullish order flow right here. Um, but we do have this SMT over here on the daily up here. So we do have a daily reversal phase. Um, so price is likely to come lower on the daily. But our order flow is bullish. So that is a big factor in my trading at least. Um, so yeah, daily phase of price is bearish, order flow is bullish. So we have a bit of tug of war going on. So for our order flow is bearish up here, but our phase of price is bullish as we had SMT here, right? We formed a swing point. I'm likely seeing higher prices. I'm likely seeing this high run, and this high run eventually. I don't know if it'll happen today, maybe. Um, yeah, we'll have to find out. But I'll mark it out. Um, so yeah, right now bullish on the 4 hour, so that supports daily order flow bullish and weekly order flow bullish. I mean phase of price is bullish, so I will be trading 1 hour or 15-minute swing points before or with driver, depending on 1 hour phase of price higher, because I want to be following my higher time frame order flow and my 4 hour phase of price to be lined up with that. So far I'm bullish on the day. On 1 hour, we had S&T here on the 7 a.m. candle. So we had S&T on the 7 a.m. candle. So there was potential for bearishness. We do not have a 1 hour range as this is our order flow. So then this would be our range. This 8 a.m. candle wasn't closed yet. So um, I was anticipating either bearishness or bullishness. And I was going to use 15-minute swing points and phase of price to see what would be occurring. So 15 phase of price is bullish as our order flow is here and we don't have a reversal. So for me, I was looking to trade 15-minute um, swing points higher in this 8 a.m. candle. Now we had in this 8 a.m. candle right here, we had liquidity up here on the 15-minute by this blue line. It did turn into 1 hour. Sorry, because we're just farther in price. Um, Maybe I can replay it actually. Hold on. Sick. Yeah. So I had 15-minute liquidity to target. So I was looking for a 15-minute C2C to go higher. And I'm just kind of discovering more elements in relationship to how 5 minute affects it. Um, but we'll into that in another video. But anyway, so I'm looking for a 15-minute C2C. And we have a C2C. I am looking at trading the Dow as it is the higher low SMT in relationship to our range. So I was anticipating it to be the leader if we are going to be bullish, doubt, or I guess yes. So yeah, here I'm looking for 1 minute intercandle change state of delivery. As on the 5 minute, we've only run liquidity on one pair, so majority of liquidity open on that one lower time frame. So my intercandle change of state of delivery can happen from an unprotected low. It really can just happen anytime. So drop to the 1 minute, and now I'm looking for that intercandle change of state of delivery. Now, this down close candle is not the level as we had intercandle change stably on NASDAQ before. So I'm waiting for a new level. We have that new level. Now we have a new level again. So this is the level I'm looking to intercandle change state of delivery right here. We do intercandle change state of delivery. So I did buy this here and I was anticipating I put my stop below the low, and I was anticipating the high up here and beyond to be run. So I was looking at a 2 to 1. And what happened was we fuck around, we get close. Three. Right. So now we, for me and my management style, I wait 1 more minute. I wait for the last third of the candle to show me that this candle is not going to be an expansion candle. So I've already accepted my risk. So I leave it. So I wait. So I wait for the 5 minute candle to open to make a decision as if we still have a range or we formed a range or we have liquidity in between my entry and my stop loss. So we do get a push back up. And for me, like we already have a swing point. There isn't really liquidity in between price and my stop loss. So I just shut it down here. I took my three little ticks here and I shut it down. And I was waiting for a new 15-minute trade, which did end up being positive as we did run that low and we didn't expand that much higher. So that was my first trade. And I'll show you here. Execution. Right. So I entered in this candle and then I took it off at the close of this candle, open of this candle. So that was my one trade break even. Okay, next trade is same idea, but now using 1 hour swing points as we have 1 hour liquidity available. So I am anticipating 1 hour liquidity to be run and potentially these two highs to get caught up, which we see, and maybe this high. But anyway, so drop to the 1 hour and I'm looking for intercandle change state delivery as on this 8 o'clock candle, we did form a C2C. So on the 5 minute, I was waiting for change in state of delivery, which this was our change in state delivery level. And what occurred was we changed state and delivery at the open, so 8:55 to 9. So I did enter on this 9 a.m. candle, anticipating expansion right away. And I was willing to give ES and NASDAQ 3 candles to catch up and also change state of delivery. Now, because my 1 hour liquidity is quite close, I do want to take a partial in this 1 hour liquidity, even though I'm anticipating price to catch up fully over here. So I did enter in this candle here, and I took a partial here in this candle. So that was about 1 to 1. I just wanted to take it in that liquidity because I didn't want to um, because we're going against certain phases of price, we are going against 4 hour bullish order flow. If driver is going to be bullish, I do want to see just to open and run on that. Otherwise, I do think we'll see a spike lower and potentially run this low. So for me, after we took this out and we ran, I put my stop loss break even as all I'm looking for is price to be expansive to the upside, even on the driver to open and run. And if it doesn't, then I'd be looking for intercandle changes to delivery on uh, the driver or change state of delivery on the driver. So yeah, took a partial here and then got stopped out break even on this down close candle, which no harm, no foul. And then I was looking for continued higher prices, and we did get our change state of delivery at this 9:30. To be fair, I didn't enter on the retest, even though it looks pretty clean, as I was just concerned that we've already run majority of our liquidity for the day, running 4 hour and 1 hour liquidity already. So for me, I did stay out of that trade, even though it looks like it is working and we could see highs run. Also, I took YM just because on this candle here, it is the higher low S&T with this 6 o'clock wick. So higher low S&T where we see in this 8 o'clock candle, we do a lower low S&T. So I took the higher low for that trade. And yeah, I think I'm done for the day. Let price ride out. Um, but yeah, that was the idea. That was the trade. Hopefully it was insightful and have a good day. Peace.